Hi, in this video we are going to compare the 2026 SaaS version of Revoicer to the 2026 SaaS version of Speechify. With Speechify we do have the free version, which we can compare to the premium version. However, with Revoicer we don't have any access to any free versions. They don't offer a free version, so I am going to get the information from the website and compare that to Speechify. I'm going to start with Speechify so I can actually use and test some of the features, and then I'm going to compare the information from the Revoicer website for the different allowances and price points. Right, so first of all, I'm going to open a PDF document. So you can use the OCR format on Speechify. You can upload an image, it can read the text out for you. We have the
best solution should be designed.
Sorry about that. We have
Users should be able to choose.
We have the example PDF here, which it can read. We have 10 different voices on the standard version from 5 languages, I believe. We've got English, French, Spanish, and then we've got US English, and we've also got Indian English. There is 10 free voices, and then with the Pro version, the premium version, there is 60 plus languages and over 1,000 different voices. The robotic voices are from the free version, and then you get more professional voices on the Pro and premium version. So we'll just do a quick sound check with the Daniel voice, the English Daniel voice. We'll start from the beginning.
The ideal text-to-speech tool in 2026 should offer a balanced and fair approach to character limits. Instead of advertising massive amounts of characters that most users will never use, it should focus on offering just the right amount, enough to cover real daily needs without overcharging. The best solution.
So as you can see there, on the free version, they do advertise that it's a robotic voice. It definitely does sound robotic. However, it is still very clear. It does the job for a standard voiceover, and you can also increase the speed from 1 times speed up to 1.5 times speed. They do advertise on the premium version that you get a natural sounding voice, and you can go up to 5 times speed. Comparing those points to Revoicer, we have the different plans here for Revoicer. So they run on credits for the allowances. On Speechify you get unlimited, so you don't have a character limit, a document limit, or a word limit, whereas there are different plans here on Revoicer. We've got the standard plan, which you can get on a one-time payment, or you've got Pro or Agency, which are monthly payments, which are heavily discounted at the moment. So I was just doing some Googling about Revoicer, about the credits, because on the actual site, even though it does advertise the credit limits, it doesn't tell you what a credit is, whether it's a word, a character, or a document. It is per character. So on the standard version here, we do have 600,000 credits. And then we have on the Pro version 1 million credits per month. And on the agency version, we get 4 million credits per month. So obviously they do reset every month. And then with the languages, you seem to get access to the same amount of languages, which they claim 50 plus languages. On the standard version, you get 100 plus voices, and on the Pro and agency versions, you get 250 plus voices. So there is a lot of variety on the basic plan. As I said, they don't offer a free version or a light version, but what they do offer is you have a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you can get one of these plans, for example, the standard plan, and if you're not happy with the software within the first 60 days, you can get a full money-back refund guarantee. One thing that I can't find on this Revoicer site here is the OCR format. It doesn't actually mention it, but they do claim that you can upload a video and it can read text from a video. So although it doesn't outright say it, after a bit of Googling, it does look like they do have it. It's just not very well advertised. And because we can't use a free version of this site, I can't test it. However, what I can test on this site is up here somewhere. They have different languages to choose from. And they also do have different example voices. Obviously, these are all from the Pro versions or the premium versions, which are paid. So I will just try a few different voices. So we've got the standard ones, then some of them do say Pro. So I'm going to try and compare Axel, which is one of the most popular voices, and then I'll use Nova, which is a Pro voice, just so we can see the difference in quality.
My name is Axel, and I'm one of the most popular voices from Revoicer. I can do a lot of tones. From a friendly tone that sounds like the guy next door, to an angry and aggressive tone, or I can even whisper your text. I hope we will complete a lot of projects together.
So as you can see with that sample, Axel is just one of the standard voices. It's very natural, does sound very human-like. There's different turns, you can whisper, stuff like that. It is a very professional service. It does sound completely human-like, not robotic at all, and has character and personality in the voices, which is great. But obviously we can't access this on a free plan. It is a paid version, so we could only really compare that to the premium version of Speechify. And then just to compare it to another voice from Revoicer, this is Nova, which is a Pro voice.
My name is Nova, and I'm the most advanced voice from Revoicer. I can be goofy. Eek. Or I can even tell jokes. Do you ever wake up, kiss the person next to you, and be glad that you are alive? Mwah. Rare. I just did, and I won't be allowed on.
So as you can see there with that example, with Nova, it's a more premium voice. They try to get more characteristics in there to make it feel more real. Joking, laughing, stuff like that, and making jokes. So the voices are really good. They are probably the most realistic voices out of the platforms that I've tested so far. But it's not always necessary depending on people's uses. So with the plan prices, which I will just go down to at the bottom again, the entry level is a one-time payment of $67, or the monthly payment, the lowest you can get, is $47 a month. So this is a more premium product with a higher price to buy into. Even for some users, the $67 one-time payment is a lower price over a year, but to make the first initial payment of $67 could be a lot for some users compared to some lower priced software. And then if we compare that to Speechify, I'm going to try to get the plans up for Speechify subscription. It doesn't show me the plan prices or the details of the plans without trying to get me to sign up for free. So what I'm just doing at the moment is I do have my mobile open. I have the information on there because I'm not in an account. I'm just looking at the plans. So on the free version, obviously you get unlimited text-to-speech, but you only get 10 robotic sounding voices is what they claim, and text-to-speech features only. And then you do get the OCR support on the premium version, which is $29 a month. You do scan and listen, AI summaries, 60 plus different languages, listen to up to 5 times speed, and 1,000 high quality natural voices, which are also very natural. They just sound like just someone talking, similar to Revoicer. Okay, and to summarise, we haven't been able to test Revoicer due to the fact there is no free version. Comparing that to Speechify, Revoicer does seem to be the more premium product out of the two. However, Speechify does have premium features and certainly does compare well to Revoicer. I think depending on the use of the end product, there is pros and cons. I think if you have the extra budget for Revoicer, it probably is the best choice. However, Speechify, for the lower price and the lower buy-in, you do get great features that are amazing to use. It's very simple to use as well. Just going through the library, it's not confusing, it's very straight to the point, it's easy to navigate.
Solution should.
And it just makes sense. There's no looking through different options, different back menus to get to what you want. It is all just very straight in front of you. And all these different options down here, it's just very easy to use. Obviously I can't give that feedback for the Revoicer at the moment because I'm unable to actually use it whilst on this video. But yeah, that's the summary. Thanks very much for watching. That one is Speechify versus Revoicer. Thanks.